Welcome back to the channel. Man, oh man, don't we have interesting SmackDown to talk about. We have the return of the original Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, which we haven't seen him on SmackDown since March. We got lots of #1 contenders match for different championships. So let's roll the intro and we'll get right into this week's SmackDown. Okay, let's talk about the show. Kicked off with the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes cutting a promo, but unfortunately he was quickly interrupted by the phony Tribal Chief and the new bloodline of Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, and Tamaloa. Jason Fatu was not there. I believe he is injured. He got injured when he jumped from the top rope to the announce table back at SummerSlam, so I really hope he has a speedy recovery, but apparently he is injured, so he was not there. Anyways, but Solo basically thinks that he deserves another title match. No. Nah. He does not deserve that at all. I am praying to the wrestling gods above me that that does not happen at all. So then we quickly get Kevin to the rescue. He comes in with a steel chair, 2. 1 for him, 1 for Cody. We get a whole thing like, come on, come at me, come at me, come at me. Of course, they back down, and Cody basically tells Kevin that he deserves a title match, so I'm going to give you one at Bash in Berlin. Kevin thinks for some reason he doesn't deserve it, so later they go backstage and Nick Aldis ends up agreeing with Cody. So it is officially official. I like that. Officially official. We have the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens for the undisputed WWE Championship at Bash in Berlin. The first match of the night was between A-Town Down Under and the Street Profits. This match was pretty decent. There was not too much memorable stuff that happened, but there was lots of high-flying moves, which I love, but you can expect that in basically all of the Street Profits matches. It was pretty good, and the Street Profits ended up winning, so it wasn't really described really good on SmackDown, so I will try to explain it here. Basically, what they're doing for the tag team division is #1 contenders. So the Street Profits won. Then later in the match, or later in the night, we had another tag teams fight, and whoever wins that faces the Street Profits to become #1 contenders. I believe that is the way they are doing it. Don't fact check me on that one because I am not sure. So if you actually know what is going on, let me know down in the comments below. And while you're down there, you might as well press the like and subscribe button at the same time. The first match of the night for the ladies was between Jade Cargill and Alba Fire, representing Unholy Union. Now, these teams really hate each other. So, of course, in Jade Cargill's corner, we have Bianca Belair. And in Alba Fire's corner, we have Isla Dawn. Yeah, not even going to question it. Last week he had a rake. Not going to question that one either. Still don't know why. Don't know why about that one. Maybe that has to be a grandfather video. Stay tuned for that. Anyways, where were we? We were talking about the women's match between Jade Cargill and Alba Fire. Match was pretty decent. Not too much happened. It's really just to move forward the storyline even more and more. So it was pretty decent. But unfortunately, again, Blair Davenport interfered. Why? I don't really understand why. She's obviously siding with Unholy Union, but really, is it the right role for her? I'm not sure. But Naomi came to the rescue of Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair, which I loved so much. So now, let's move on. Up next, after Jade Cargill versus Alba Fire, Gory, come over here. What was it? If I'm remembering correctly, it was L.A. Knight. Yeah! Thank you. Oh. Hey. Okay, there you go. That's payback. So we had LA Knight talking, running his mouth as always, but he is the only one that I actually like when he runs his mouth. But Santos Escobar interrupts him, basically saying he wants a shot at the title. He thinks he deserves it. I completely disagree. But there wasn't really too much that really happened in that promo. It was just one of his classics. Anyways, up next was a #1 contenders match for the United States Championship this time between Santos Escobar and Andrade. Now, match was pretty decent. I really do like both of their movesets a lot. But for some reason, Carmelo Hayes was interfering. I really do think they are going to go down the path of LA Knight versus Carmelo Hayes at some point. When, I'm not sure, but I really do think they should do that. Carmelo Hayes ended up helping Santos Escobar, so Santos ended up getting the win, unfortunately. I really don't like all these heel characters getting the wins lately. I guess it gives them more momentum, but at the same time, don't really like it. Next tag team match to find out #1 contenders between the former champions DIY and Gordy's favorite tag team in the whole world, Pretty Deadly. Right, Gordy?
Wrong.
He's giving me I don't think you can hear him, but he's giving me an evil look right now. Oh! Okay, I'm not going to say what he just did, so let's move on. Match was pretty good. Of course, Pretty Deadly was actually surprisingly good in this match. I think it was actually my favorite match with them. In DIY, showing they deserve the tag team championships again, but really, I don't think they're taking it off the bloodline for a long time. But DIY ended up winning the match. And now, finally, we had the original Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, return to SmackDown. The first time he was on SmackDown since March 22nd, actually. I checked that. And man, oh man, was it a good one? Was it? It was kind of, how do I put it? Kind of iffy, if you understand what I'm saying. So Solo Sikoa came out demanding Roman Reigns to come out, and Roman Reigns came out and attacked the whole entire bloodline. So he first attacked Tama Tonga and Tama Loa. He was able to attack Solo a tiny bit. He was about to grab the Tribal Chief necklace, Una Fala, I believe they call it. It's Samoan culture for a chief, I believe. At least that's the story they are telling. But then, of course, Tama Tonga, Tama Loa attacked them from behind, and we got all that bullcrap. I really don't like it, but we've been seeing the same thing for years with Roman's bloodline. I guess we're going to see it for a little bit with Solos. It's just okay. One thing I did like was Roman Reigns spearing Tama Tonga through the barricade. I loved that. So basically, we got to see Roman Reigns, the original Tribal Chief, being dominant again. And you know what? I will admit, his theme song is really starting to grow on me. I'm really starting to like it. And that is how your SmackDown ended. So now it is time for me to give a rating for this week's show. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Not much really happened. No storylines were moved forward a lot. I did love we got to see Roman again on our screens. That's amazing as always. And yeah, that's really all I got to say about this week's SmackDown. So that's it I'll see you all for the Monday Night Raw review. And until then,
Can I say one thing?
come over here. Gordy wants to say one thing.
Yeah.
What was that? We're really just having fun here making these videos for you. And if you enjoy these videos, once again, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.